This is Pranav Rao from Smartkarma, and I'm pleased to have with me Raj Saya to discuss his recent note on Newborn Town, that's 9911 HK. Raj, thanks for your time today on the 29th of August. Could you briefly introduce Newborn Town to listeners?
Thanks, Pranav, for setting this up. If you take a step back, the first thing, the one of the things we are looking for these days is Chinese companies exporting their tech superiority abroad. Companies like Tencent and Meituan, which this may prove to be a strong moat. Uh, Newborn Town is one such company, and it's into social networking and dating apps overseas. But unlike Tencent or Meituan, Newborn Town is like totally export oriented. All their revenues are outside China. They are listed in Hong Kong, but the majority of their revenues and user base is in Middle East and North America. Now they are expanding to Southeast Asia as well. So their product strategy is what they call a product matrix. So instead of betting everything on one killer app, they develop apps for various use cases across social networking and dating. So yeah, that is quick summary. Moving on, it's like they have this what I'd like to think of an app factory where they continuously develop new apps. So currently they have four star apps, and in terms of vintage, couple of them are old or mature. Nico is one such app which is into live streaming. Another app is Yoho, based on audio chats, and both of these are like cash cows. And then there are like newer ones, Sugo, which is more like Tinder, and there's another one called Top, which is a casual gaming app. So think of Ludo and other board games, but people interact around these games. So that's a common theme across all the apps. A lot of social interaction. There are groups and tribes and so on. And given the nature of society in Middle East, the conservative culture and so on, people find an outlet to express themselves with these apps outside their real life. So yeah, that's the basics covered because these four apps cover the majority of the revenues currently. So
Got it.
in terms of this, yeah, you're saying?
Yeah, sorry, I was just going to follow up on that and just understand a little bit more around why you think the company is underappreciated and what might some catalysts for a re rate be.
Sure. Currently, in terms of financials, the company is guiding for around 30 to 35% revenues this year, and a similar level of profits. The net profit margin was 9% last year, and this year it's expected to expand to 13 to 14%. But 1H results are already out, and the net margins have actually outperformed. It's around more than 15 to 16% due to implementation of, effective implementation of AI and momentum around these growth oriented apps. So they are beating expectations, and over the next 2 3 years, given the pipeline of apps that they are yet to launch and given the commentary, we think that a 25% CAGR is a reasonable expectation, 25 to 30%. So for this 25 to 30% CAGR, if you look at the valuations, they are trading at around 12x PE multiple before today's trade. So that's around 0.4x PEG, price earnings to growth ratio. And compare that to other peers within this landscape globally, they trade closer to 0.8 to 1x PE. That's like double of what Newborn Town is trading at. So based on this simple analogy, and based on our expectation that the visibility for this earnings growth is very strong, we think that there's a strong case for re-rating. We expect that the stock to be like double what it is purely based on re-rating over the next year or so. So that's the upside for us. Yeah.
Got it. Understood. And if investors were to consider some of the risks and downside here, what should they be watching out for?
Right. So, in terms of risk as well as catalyst, the main thing we are looking for is like how would the growth continue going forward? Because they are, like I said, two main apps which are driving the growth, right? So they need to continuously build and launch new star apps which will contribute significantly to the revenues. And their commentary is promising. And they have 5 to 6 apps in the pipeline. They say which will continue to mature, and they'll announce a few every year. So our main watch as well as the risk is that these apps generate that kind of revenue growth continuously, but also that the risk that the execution may not work out. And yeah, of course, the other risks would be the current apps, the growth and MAU. So the revenues are mainly driven by active user growth. If that kind of stalls because of competition or other reasons, so that's another risk. Yeah.
Got it. Understood. Thanks for the call today, Raj. And listeners, do check out Raj's note on Newborn Town on Smartkarma and tune into our next Smart Call. Thank you.
Thank you, Pranav.